everyone. Today we have to solve the problems based on Nernst equation, and also we have to study the energy storage system. Means what are the electrode and what are the types of electrodes we have to study in this session. Last class we are deriving the Nernst equation. Today by using the equation you have to solve the problems. Okay, you have to see the first problem now. Calculate the E for the reaction. Here the reaction is given for E naught is equals to minus 0.76 volts and Zn2 plus is equals to 0.1 molar concentration. Here what the question is asking means, here we have to calculate the electrode cell, means potential of the cell. Okay, for the reaction here given, here the Zn2 plus 2 electron gives rise to Zn. It is an totally reduction reaction. Okay, it is in this reaction reduction will be taking place, and E naught is nothing but standard electrode potential. We have to calculate the potential of the electrode. Here the standard potential value is given, and also they given the concentration of the zinc ion. Okay, here we have to assume the one container in which you have to take the any solution. You have to take here the example they given zinc. Here you have to take the zinc sulfate solution or zinc chloride solution. Any solution you have to take. Here the metal rod is dipped into the metal sulfate solution and metal chloride solution. Okay, what happened here? It is in the form of zinc. It is in metal rod. It is in the form of Zn. Here the solution is made up of it is in the state of +2 oxidation state. Okay, that's why here they representing the Zn +2 or Zn. Means here we are take the rod dipped into the container, it is Zn. Here the what is the solution is it is taken, it is in the form of Zn +2 state. Means it is in the totally it is in the solid state. It is solid state. It is in the form of liquid state. Here Zn +2 is in the form of liquid state. Next you have to see the value of the E is equals to E naught. E naught value is given. You have to substitute. We all know that the formula of Nernst equation, that is E is equals to E naught plus 0.0591 divided by n log of mn plus. It is a general formula. Now you have to substitute the given value, that is E naught is given. You have to first substitute the E naught value. E naught is equals to minus 0.76 plus 0.0591 as it is. Here the n is equals to, you have to substitute 2 because Zn plus 2 it is in the state of, it is in the +2 oxidation state. That's why you have to substitute n is equals to 2. Then log of, here the Zn2 plus ion concentration will be 0.1 molar. You have to substitute Zn concentration. Then after we are substituting the given value, you are getting the answer, that is equals to minus 0.7895 volt. Okay, this is our first problem. Next you have to consider the second problem. Here calculate the E naught, means here we are asking the calculate the standard electrode potential. Here the electrode potential value is given, that is 0.296 volt, and the copper ion solution will be 0.01 molar concentration. Now we have to substitute, what is the, we have to first write the equation of the Nernst. Okay, that is E is equals to E naught plus 0.0591 divided by n of log mn plus. Here now we have to calculate the E naught value. That's why we have to take, we want the E naught value. That's why we have to transfer all this term this way. It became minus here. Okay, then as it is you have to write 0.0591 divided by n log of Cu2 plus. Then E value is given, that is 0.96. Here the E value, it is an E value, that is 0.96. Then after the n here the copper, it is in the +2 state. That's why you have to take n is equals to 2. Then log of, here the concentration will be given 0.015 molar. You have to substitute all those things. You are getting the final answer, E naught is equals to 0.3498 volt. Okay. Next move on to the third problem, that is calculate E naught. Here also we have to calculate the E naught. Sorry, it is in yes. This is a different problem you are taking now. Calculate the cell potential if the Zn 2 plus and copper 2 plus concentration are 0.1 molar and 1 into 10 to the power of minus 9 molar respectively at 298 Kelvin. Means here we have to calculate the cell potential. Next they are asking calculate the free energy. Here delta G is nothing but free energy. You have to calculate the free energy of the system. Here they given the reduction of 1 molar and copper by zinc at 298 Kelvin. Here the given inert cell value. Okay, first you have to write the what is the cell reaction, zinc and copper cell net cell reaction. We all know that here the zinc and copper both are existing the +2 oxidation state, that is equals to N is equals to 2. Then you have to take the general formula, that is equals to E is equals to E naught plus 0.0591 divided by 2 of log of, here always you have to take the cathode divided by anode. Okay, here we are taking cathode divided by anode. Here the cathode is act as an copper and the zinc it is act as an anode. Then you have to substitute the values they given. E naught is given, that is equals to 1.10 volt plus 0.0591 divided by 2 because N is equals to 2. Then log of copper value is given, that is equals to the copper value 1 into 10 to the power of minus 9 molar. Okay, next the zinc value is given. You have to, here the 0.1 will be converted into 1.0 into 10 to the power of minus 1. Okay, then after substitution we are getting the this value, that is equals to 0.8636 volt. It is an electrode potential value. Next we have to calculate the free energy of the system. Here we have to calculate the free energy. We all know that delta G is equals to minus NEF. Okay, here N is equals to 2 into here Faraday's constant, that is equals to 96,500 per mole per volt, and into E cell. Here we are calculating the E cell value, it is substituted here. Then after we are substituting all those things, we are getting the answer delta G is equals to minus 166.7 kilojoule per mole. Next they are asking standard free energy, that is equals to delta G naught. For this standard electrode potential we have to use here. Here the standard potential value is there, you have to substitute the standard potential value. You are getting the final answer, that is equals to minus 212.3 kilojoule per mole. Next, electrochemical energy system. Okay, what is electrochemical energy system? Means any single electrode in chemical contact with its ionic solution. Okay, means you have to take the container, any single electrode, means you have to take the any metal, it is in the contact with the ionic solution. What happen? It constitute a electrochemical energy system. Here we have taken the some important types of the electrodes. What is electrode? Means the surface on which oxidation reduction of cell reaction will occur are known as electrode. Means in which single electrode means either it is forms the oxidation state or it forms the reduction state. Means it is a totally single, means it is totally as an off cell reaction will occur. Okay, some electrode which may or may not participate in the reaction. The electrode which do not participate in the reaction is called inert electrode. Okay, we have to study the what are the different types of the electrode. First one is metal ion electrode. What is metal ion electrode? Here we are taking the some metal, it is an metal here, it is contact with the ionic solution, it is a metal, you have to take it is a metal as example copper, it is in contact with the ionic solution. Here we are taking solution, it is in the aqueous, it is in the state of +2. Okay, copper, it is copper rod, it is in always it is in the solid state. Copper +2, it is always in the aqueous state. Okay, here the what is metal ion metal electrode means where the metal, this metal it is in the contact with the ionic solution is called metal ion metal electrode. Okay, next you have to see the, here we are seeing the example Cu+2 or Cu, it is in Cu+ plus 2 it is in aqueous state, and the copper it is in the solid state. Otherwise you have to take the Zn plus 2, it is an aqueous state, means you have to take any zinc sulfate solution, zinc chloride solution, means here we have to take the zinc rod, it is in Zn, it is in solid state, or then you have to take it is in zinc sulfate or zinc chloride solution, it is in the form of Zn plus 2 ionic state. Okay, and next you have to take the silver. Silver is also example of the metal ion metal electrode. Next we have move on to the glass electrode. Gas electrode, where a gas is in contact with the inert metal deposited in the ionic solution of the gas molecule. Here means here you have to take the container, it is after that you have to take any inert metal, that is here we are taken the inert metal, it is platinum, here we have to fill the hydrogen, here we have to fill the hydrogen it is in the form of gas. Okay, here we are taking the hydrogen, and also some example of the gas electrode, chlorine it is also a gas. Okay, you have to take the chlorine, it is also an example, and hydrogen electrode it is an example. Okay, what happen here when the gas is in contact with inert metal, means here the gas is H2 and here the inert metal we are taken as an platinum deposited in the ionic solution of the gas molecule, means here it is nothing but gas electrode is nothing but here the gas molecules it is in the contact with the platinum, it form the gas electrode. Okay, here we are taking example as an hydrogen electrode. For this how we have to write the cell reaction, means here H plus H2 and also platinum. Here H plus it is act as an aqueous state, it is H2 it is an gaseous state, and platinum it act as an inert metal. How we have to write the cell representation, it is a cell representation. How we have to write the cathode and anode reaction, means first you have to take the example as chlorine or hydrogen anything. Here we have to take an hydrogen, means let's take the hydrogen as an example. Here H2 it will be 2 electrons gives rise to, it is better to take the chlorine as an example. Okay, here you have to take chlorine plus 2 electrons, means here the reduction will taking place, it means it gaining the electron 2 Cl minus, it is act at the cathode. Okay, it is an example of this gas electrode. Next move on to the next electrode, that is metal insoluble salt electrode. What happen where the metal is in contact with the solution containing ions of the salt, here we have to observe here the metal is in contact with the solution containing anion of the salt, means here see here you have to take the here the metal here you have to take the metal, that is Ag, you have to take the metal as Ag, and it is in the contact with the solution of the anion, means here we have to take the solution with respect to the anion, means here you have to take the solution only KCl and NaCl, like that you have to take, it will be this anion, this is the K plus and Cl minus is exist, here also Na plus and Cl minus will exist, here the anion will respect to the Ag, here the it is the contact with the solution containing anions of the salt. Okay, now it form AgCl, like that the saturation solution, because here what happened, Ag is an totally it is an insoluble salt, that's why here we are taken Ag, for this it is an insoluble salt, that's why we are taking the saturated solution of the KCl, then we are adding to the Ag, what happened, it became the AgCl. Okay, next you have to take the ion selective electrode. What is ion selective electrode, means where the membrane is in contact with the ionic solution, means here we are only taking the specific ions and ignoring the all ions present in the solution, is nothing but as ion selective electrode. For this example we are taken as a glass electrode. Further we have to do the construction working and applications of the glass electrode. Here for the metal insoluble salt electrode, the mainly we are taking the calomel electrode is an example. We further classes we have to study the what is calomel electrode, how we have to construct the calomel electrode, and working of the calomel electrode we have to see the further classes. Here also mainly we have taken the platinum wire, it is dipped in the solution containing the mercury. Okay, here mainly we have taken mercury. Here it is taken, another example is in silver chloride. Next, amalgam electrode. Amalgam is nothing but any metal, it is in contact with the mercury, it is called as an amalgam. Here for example, you have to take any reaction, you have to take this container, we are adding a sodium. What happened? Sodium, it is an highly reactive, so that we have to control that reactivity of the sodium, we are adding the mercury. Here we are adding mercury. The amalgam is nothing but it is a combination of the metal and the mercury, is called as an amalgam. Here we have to control the sodium reactivity, that's why we are adding small amount of the mercury. It is reduces the reactivity of the sodium. See here, amalgam electrode, it is where this metal is in dissolved in the mercury, it is in contact with the metallic salt solution. Here we are taken example sodium mercury and also potassium mercury. Next, last, redox electrode, where an inert metal dips into a solution containing, you have to take the inert metal. Inert metal it is, here we are taking inert metal, that is platinum. Okay, the inert metal is dipped into a solution containing iron of two different oxidation state. Means here we are taking the two different oxidation state. One is it is F2 oxidation state. Here we have taken the solution, that solution will be, it is in the 2 oxidation state. One is +2 oxidation state, another one is in the +3 oxidation state. You have to take the different oxidation states of the solution. Okay, and also you have to take the platinum metal, it will be dipped into the solutions of the two different electrodes. Here we are, what happened in the anode and cathode means, here you have to take the Fe+3 ions. Okay, first you have to take Fe3 plus ion plus 1 electron, it became Fe2 plus, means here the reduction will be taking place, means here the 1 electron will be gaining. And another oxidation reaction also we have to consider. Here the Fe2 plus ion gives rise to Fe+3 ion and loses the 1 electron. Here we are gaining 1 electron, here in this state we are losing 1 electron, means here the conversion of Fe3 plus to Fe plus 2, means here the reduction is taking place and the gain of electron, here the oxidation will taking place and the loss of the electron will occur. Okay, I will stop it here. Next class we have to do the what is calomel electrode, or we have to what are the application, we have to do all those things in the next class. Okay, thank you.